Waco Wednesday. 6:52, headed to the big town of Waco. Be a good day. I hope to get up to the river. Work till about lunchtime and then head on up there. Catch me a big old bass and some big old sunfish. Just big fish. Big fish brasses. Alright, well, it'll be a little bit, but y'all hang on. Such a cool place. Hey, welcome to FishTales. Let's go catch some fish. Waco Wednesday. Maybe I ought to change the name to Whitney Wednesday. Because I'm always down here. That's one of my most favorite places to fish in Texas is this Brazos River right down here. You remember last time I was here, they started generating power, so they flushed it. And that's been 2 weeks ago. It didn't make it down here last Wednesday. Oh, somebody's got my parking spot. Oh, no they don't. All right, well, let's get this party started. Good crowd down here today. Who that is in the yak. Doesn't look like they've run it anytime so lately. It's not wet up in here. And the filamentous has gotten all cattywampus. Come get it. There we go. We got a little largemouth probably. Oh yeah. There you go. First fish. First volunteer. Look at cloud. Being the first. Hope you're not the last. Go wrong way, dude. Oh man. Don't need any water. Full fly change already. Put on a simple gray and white, very small clouser. Little bass eat the whole thing. I saw him flare his gills and everything. He got it totally in his mouth. I went to set the hook and it popped right out. See if I can't find a gas for goo. Drop it right in front of him. Every time I chunk it out there, I get a whole party of them following it. I might have to go bigger. I can't help but think I should be using some other fly, because it shouldn't be this hard to catch active fish. Coming up on a full moon in 2 days. Stay late tonight. I might stay here till closer to dark. It just kind of depends on how much luck I have here. Alright. Popper dropper did the trick. One big ass sunfish. Got a bass chasing him. Golly. First good sunfish of the season. I thought I saw the beds out here. Apparently I did. These things are gigantic. And they're just huge. Look at that. God, these fish are big. Goodbye. Thanks for coming. There you go. There you go. Come on. There you go. God, they're just monster size. That fish is every bit of a half pound. And I think those clear spots out there, if you can see them, those are typically beds. They're all over in here. Spend a little time right here. See if I can't catch a few more. Popper dropper, and it ain't much of a fly. Squirmy wormy. With a cast head like that. Looks good too. Where'd my fly go? Little old roll cast. Out there to where the fish don't seem to care if I'm here. The little fly just barely, surprisingly enough, that lano bug doesn't have enough flotation in it to keep that little old bead head up. I'll bet this is the best combination to throw. A squirmy wormy and a lano bug. Yeah, see, I see a fish on the bed right here. Oops, that didn't go right. I can just barely see that dang popper. Current's going one way, the wind's going the other. Hanging underneath that rock out there. Just where he's supposed to be. Nice little long ear. I assume that's what this is. I think it may actually be a red breast because it has a long ear, which makes sense, doesn't it? For the most part, you don't see very many of those on the Brazos. He's hunting and he figured out that I'm standing on this rock 6 feet away from him. He's saying, I wonder if that's dangerous. Ooh, look, there's a shed skin right there. I imagine exactly where he came from. I'll mess with him a little bit. Or I should pay attention to my fly because I might have fish. Buddy, I ain't got time to fool. He doesn't seem to know I'm here. Look at him. Right at my feet. That is a diamondback water snake. Generally known for a mild attitude. You know, they're not too aggressive. Breeding season they are. Trying something a little different. Throwing a giant-sized white popper. Just because I think it might actually attract a very large fish. And I can cast it a tie a long way. That's about the end of this working line. It'll be interesting to watch something blow up on that. I'm hoping it happens. This may be a evening, morning, twilight time tactic. But you never know. I'm trying to fish those pipes. Those look like a wounded bait fish, which normally would attract a lot of attention. Right in that deep water. Come on, fish. Oh, 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 there he was. Actually had one take a whack at it. Looked like a good fish too. The heck, I missed him. Do it again, fish. I double dog dare you. This is the part about using a popper that doesn't sit well with me. I'll sit there and look at that thing 5 minutes and then decide to take a poke at it. Not moving at all. And they'll take a chunk of it. Come on, fish. Oh, I'm beginning to wonder if I ain't got to start using scents of some sort. Want to make it smell better. It's perfect to do this when the wind's coming out of the south because I get a serious assist on my cast. A wind assist. Come on, big bass, where are you? Don't forget this side. Because it's not as deep doesn't mean there won't be a fish in here somewhere. Do this all the way down. I was going to do popper dropper, but let's see if we can't catch a big bass. A big old fishy. Come on, fish. Come on. When that wind takes that line, goes full length with it, drops it in the water right at, uh-oh, I flat my dadgummit. What a wasted cast. Something wrong with my fly. It's all wrapped up backward. Well, that don't happen very often. Big bass right underneath it. Right underneath it. Coming out of nowhere. He's still sitting there looking at it. Come on, there he is. He's right underneath it. That might be a gar. Oh, no, it's a bass. All right, it's a good fish too. It's a big bass. This is a big bass. Whoa, he's got some power. Oh, Lordy, he definitely got some power. I got a pretty strong line, 10-pound test. There you go. Come on, fish. Come on. You're a 20-incher. Ooh, he's a good fish. He's a good one. Oh, yeah. He didn't look that big when I first saw him, but he's a good fish. Look at that. Changed to a white popper, and I'll be danged if it didn't work. Ooh, nice fish. Nice fish, right in the corner of the mouth. He's a big old dude. Dudette, probably. All right, come on, give it up. Give it up, give it up. He's over here on the shallow side. That's kind of what I thought was going to happen. This is a depleted female, I think. Either that or a big male. Golly, look at the size of that dude. And that is why I come to the Brazos with 19, 20-inch fish. Should be a lot heavier, but it's a post-spawn. Goodbye, Mama. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining the party. Man, I'll tell you what. You made my day. You made my week. It's been 2 or 3 weeks since I caught a decent bass. I think it's 3 weeks. Post-spawn is tough. It's good to know, though, because I saw that fish come across there, and you literally had to stop moving the popper. It needed to sit there. He didn't take it when it was moving. Very interesting. So it helps if I can see him come in and get it. Should be another one hanging around here. Maybe not that big, but somewhere in here. I can see in the shade. In the shade of these big trees, I can see the water pretty well. I probably would have pulled it right through there. If I did not see that fish come in, I just kept pulling it or to recast. I knew that fish was looking at it. I'll work this area over real good. Oh, missed. That was a sunfish. I saw that yellow belly. That was a sunfish. It's one of those big old rascals. Smaller popper. But you know what? I think I'm going to stick with the big one to catch big bass. Spotted a really big bass on the bed. Got my fly sitting right on top of it. Come on, mama bass. I just saw her turn sideways. I mean, it's a big bass. She's moving right in front of me. I got a fly I tied up just for this situation. Got a popper dropper on at the moment. This monstrosity. Rabbit strip. A little bit of marabou, some spinnerbait skirt, a little bit of flash, a little bit of chartreuse in there. It's weighted. That big bass, y'all just hang on out there. I'm gonna throw my fly at you and hope you take it. I think I might have just disturbed them. A lot of ruckus. Oh no, she's back on the bed. Those big bass on a bed, they are extremely hard to convince to bite something. They haven't left it. They just swim around it. Look, and I've thrown 4 different flies, all intended to get them to bite, and they won't defend it, so there must not be any eggs, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. But both of them are on there. Boy, that one is big and round as a football. Female. Approaching 6 o'clock, I think. Wind laid up, boy, it's beautiful. I don't know what to do, go back to a popper or what. I don't know. Closer look at this thing. And it's clearly a bed. But that one bass is just a brute. She's big. And she's right in the middle of it again. Big red ear, I think. Fighting like one. Yeah, so that, well, maybe a long ear. Big old red, that's for sure. The size of this fish. Holy smokes, man. It fell out, but I still got him. That thing came out, and then I got him in the back. Wow. Big red ear. See how long it is compared to the handle. Yeah, it's as long as the handle. That'll be a good measurement. That is a very big fish. Boy, that's cool looking, isn't it? That long ear on that dude. So much fun. So much fun. Especially when they're that big. Look at the size of the popper that thing took. I need to put a smaller popper on. That's not intended for sunfish, that's intended for bass. Let me put my sunfish one back on. Headed to the house. Look at all that poison ivy. The place is covered in it. That's a good trip, huh? Caught one big bass. That's what I came here for. Plenty of folks down here today. That's a good Wednesday. No serious trials, nothing big and boisterous, just regular IT work. There's a shake-up in the IT world, but that's normal because there's always shake. It never sits still. It gets shoken up every day. Shoken up. Alright, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week, maybe. If not sooner. Y'all be good. Bye. Flowers still blooming. They all pretty.